I know there is good in you.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
The basic element of spirituality in the Star Wars universe really filled that void that was ripped out of me from the private school that I went to.
Nick Harrison is a survivor. The Vancouver actor was beaten and sexually abused as a child at a religious private school in the 70s. It was a harrowing time that stuck with him. But just when he thought his life was over, he walked into a cinema and it changed forever.
The first thing I heard when I wandered into that theater was when C-3PO is talking to R2-D2 and he says, "This is our lot in life. We seem to be made to suffer." I was like, oh, yes. I mean, because I was immediately, I'm like, I relate to this. I was made to suffer too. And all the messaging there, you know, the good versus evil, this small band of rebels. You've got this weird group of people taking on this large, structured organization, and even the black and white of it. I mean, Vader looks like this motorized priest. In my small, you know, young eyes, that's how I was relating to it.
At the time, Nick and his therapist went to the police to report the incident, but they were unwilling to investigate. That's when he decided to tell the story himself.
The very first time I did that in front of the audience was the very first time I had shared it with more than one person in the room or two people in the room. I had no idea how it was going to be received.
Years later, Nick decided to put on his one-man show, How Star Wars Saved My Life, in order to finally tell his side of the story of what happened at that school. It was a very personal performance for him, one in which he wanted the audience to be a part of.
This play is not a shocking, horrific ordeal where I'm sobbing in front of the audience. It's a journey of literally how Star Wars saved my life. As the character of my small child and as the adult visiting these moments, and the audience is part of that, and they're very much this experience with me.
The play recently finished its tour in Vancouver, but there are hopes that another round of performances will be scheduled again soon. And as for Nick's battle against the dark side, he's still willing to fight for justice.
And once we can find more witnesses there, I'm so ready to have my day in court with them.
Tom Walsh, City News, Vancouver.